We have a 2 versus 2, the first round in Clopsey 90. Ooh, in O. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, we've got some people DCing. We've got 2 folks spawned together.
This ain't going well.
So, in green, we've got Gregors and Always Prime. Always Prime is the MLA commander here. Gregors over on this side with Legion. And in a single spawn, most unorthodox, is the red team, Tarxian and Blur. This has taken a turn for the worst for them. And importantly, this is sudden death. Which means that the moment one commander pops, you're out. I must admit, actually, I'm thinking about this. It is sudden death, and therefore spawning together gives them a significant advantage in terms of having two comms in a single spawn, 2 bits of build power in a single spawn. Yes, it does mean they're surrounded. Yes, it does relinquish a little bit of map control early on in this game. But it means that they are together and strength in numbers. Going in for vehicles for Legion and bots and air for MLA. Here we might see the Legion commander pop up, or the mechs in this spawn, simply because you do get that 1 extra mechs out of the T1 metal extractor for Legion. Should be noted. Down here the MLA though, Always Prime. Bots first, moving into air and naval. Probably with a bit of expansion this way with some bot fabs, because look at all of this. Lovely juicy metal indeed. We've already got some queued up there. That's probably Always Prime's work. Meanwhile on the other side we've got Gregors with bots and air coming out with a few Lancers and what are those? Patriots. I can remember the names. Fantastic. And Novas? What? Novas? Well, okie dokie. Either way. Oh, Christ. This is why you only have 1 spectator in a game. Regardless, the trouble for the red team here is whether they can expand fast enough, because of course, as I said, there's just that single spawn that they're in. That means they have significantly fewer overall metal points to begin with than the other team. The other team also now into naval, although Tarxian beat them to it on that front. He's already in the water there and got a few Stokes as well. Of course, Stokes are amphibious tanks that can launch torpedoes. And he's seen the naval base and he will be wanting to take it out. Gregors, meanwhile, moving up with a small troop into the forest. We have seen combat fabs over here reclaiming that for a little juicy bit of metal. Something else that should be noted here, actually. Spawning together like this means that they could really rush up a T2 factory if they got enough eco for it. I mean, it's possible. Oh look, it's a ripple. Oh dear. It's got a rather bubbly personality. Ah, Always Prime raiding the back. Did we see a Faber snipe there? I don't think so. I think Faber's survived, which is good. Always good. Commander risking a little bit in the water. That does take the ripples aggro for just that little bit there. Gregors now and Always Prime expanding into the temple, and this is where they start to run away with the eco, because the red team is not. They say not expanding very much. Nice fab snipe there from Gregors, taking off a naval fab. That could prove handy. Ripple of Gregors. Just a little bit of naval defense over there. That's all that's really needed to sort things out. The commander now pushing forward a little bit. It should be noted that these ripples don't do a huge amount of damage, but the commander is almost almost in range. We do need to get the red team up with their factory count though. Let's have a look at the army tab there. Factories 6 to 8, so they should really be on 12 if you think about it. Doesn't really make sense in terms of the maths, but they are together. And why not have 12? They can support it. I'm just plucking numbers out of thin air. That's what I do now as a caster. Oh, we're going to have some fab snipes here. One down to the bottom of the picture and 1, 2 up at the north. Oh no. That's pretty not cool. Combat fab to claim, however, but having those 2 fabs killed off up top, not the best. What the red team really need to do though is raid all of this. Look at this juicy metal over here that they've just got freely expanded. 13 plus 5. 13 times 7 and 5 times 8. That's a lot of mechs. And you can see in the top left of the screen there, they're running away with it now, mid 200s and floating. T2 bots on the way from Gregor's, and we're about to have the expansions meet each other on the north. T2 vehicles from the red team now. Nice point defences there. Gregor's does love his artillery, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some Corsairs. That's the mobile artillery tank from Legion coming out soon. It surprises me that we're not a weakened commander, hello. You don't want to have that there for too long, my friend. This is sudden death. You don't want him to go. But this is the thing, right? You would have thought, because it's sudden death, that the 2 red commanders would have just, I don't know, rushed this guy down here. Instead, they're biding their time. You don't want to bide your time in sudden death. It'll come back to bite you. It will, it will. Ooh, what's going on down here? Got something. These are catfish. Gonna go and raid some coastal mechs. Oh, the nice move. Just to try and control the seas as much as possible and the coastline with it. 2 fabs gone there. This T2 naval could be a game changer if it gets up. Gregor's commander is out here in the open. Just a couple of epoch shots. Always Prime's commander, nice and weak over there. Equally, a few Jaegers going on to land could make that short work. This could still go either way. Gregor's pushing in a little bit from the back here with a few Stokes and a Lancer. Bombers will be able to deal with that handsomely, as well as a Shank, a more powerful tank. Scouts with the air, only a small handful of hummingbirds. Ping, 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 ping. Yep, they're going for the snipe move here, is the red team. They really want to get off with that. We've got a bowhead over here, which is a nice long-ranged T1 naval vessel for the Legion. I think always Prime is wise to the risk of sniping. Should be noted though, and this is important, Gregor's is up to T2 bots and spewing out enforcers at pace. At pace. Bowhead getting pelted from the bay. Oh dear, I'm not entirely sure you're going to work there, Bowhead. The commander's on the other side of the mountain, and you're in the wrong place. Docks over here. Now, Gregor's is the latent threat here to the red team. Ah, they have seen it. That's good. They've seen the enforcers, they know what's coming, and they've got levelers to boot. This could be good. Good defense. Equally a good offence is a good defence, isn't it? That's what they say. Lots of air factories coming out for the red team. Have we got ample defence of the air? Well, ish. Not amazing, but ish. If they can just get up a good number of bombers, we could see a bomber snipe. In fact, the number of bombers being produced here by the red team suggests that indeed we will see that. Uh-oh, enforcers here. Units are not on this side of the base. I don't know why. Are they going all in? I think they are. That's not a wise strat to be doing when one of your opponents is, well, in the clear, so to speak. Always prime. Very, very risky here, but his commander is surrounded. I think the other spectators are beginning to notice it as well. There's a few bits of Galata here and there, and I think Always Prime now realizing, yep, uh-oh. I'm being focused down. Enforcer's coming in as well. One leveler will be able to deal with that. So not too much damage to the base there, actually, but there's another wave coming in soon. Leveler's hitting a commander just a little bit there. We've got a Jaeger coming in on the coastline as well from Legion. Always Prime is truly surrounded. The green team looking very, very weary here. Thank you for the photo. Red team, though, with a lack of expansion, they are going all in on it. It's just a couple of leveler shots away. The commander is getting healed, and they have ample metal to be able to do that. Catapult coming out as well. That will shut down the vehicles. Oh, they missed their opportunity again. Did they reveal their hand too soon? They really should have waited until they had enough bumblebees, because now they have lost the air game. What a turnaround, and there is the latent Gregor's threat about to wipe you off of the land here, Team Red, and into the water only. And now you really are in a sticky situation. Faberspam didn't work for you, my friends. Faberspam, don't do it. Up here, though, with all of these, who knows what's going on. It's not looking good. Oh, there we go. Just thought I might pop that down there in picture. Commanders are both safe and secure in the water. Well, I say safe. No one's safe until the game is over. And Red now entirely surrounded. And Always Prime looking mighty healthy once more. Up to 40%. Much better than he was previously. And the bowheads not managing to really scratch Gregor's. And here come the enforcers. I think they're amphibious, aren't they? They are indeed. That's something to watch out for. Well, what are Team Red's options here? They're down into double figures for metal. That's not where you want to be on the temple, considering there's so much metal around the temple itself. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that plan didn't work out for you, did it, Gataxian and Blur? It's a shame, really, because it could have worked, just poorly executed. Ah. Come on, Jaegers. Look at where the commander is. He's right there. Come on! Come on! He's there. Kill him! What are you waiting for? Send your comms over there. Do something. Well, not your comms, actually. It's a base of enforcers. You don't want to do that. Come on! There's a commander right there. I don't believe that. Well, Blur, you could have made the best of it. You had a good chance. You have no reason to complain. These Jaegers. Come on. This could be the comm snipe. I think they've seen it. They have. They've seen it. They could kill him here. They could kill him here. Gregors. Gregors. Hello. Wakey wakey, Gregors. Gregors. Oh dear, Gregors. You just cost the game, Gregors. Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine. Oh, man. Team Red. I couldn't see him. Oh, he lost his commander. Oh. Fantastic. Here's a lesson for you. If you want to know where your commander is, in this drop down here on the left, if you click the colour of commander that you are, ooh, it highlights them lovely for you. Ah, it's amazing. But there we go. I couldn't see him. Well. Nah, mate. Nah. You lost. You lost. GG's!